This video will show you how to do a simple text word search in the HDAS databases. If we're searching on our topic, ibuprofen and paracetamol in children with fever, we have to pick a concept to start searching on. If we choose our first concept as ibuprofen, we choose our first word and type it into the search box, ibuprofen. We then have to select the database that we would like to do our search in. In this case, we're going to choose Medline. Once we've highlighted the database, the default fields, title and abstract, are then highlighted. In order to do our first text word search, all we have to do is then click on Search. And what we see is we have line 1 of our search in Medline. We have our ibuprofen term in the title and abstract, and we have about 11,500 records. It's okay to be big at this stage because once we've added in other terms, it will narrow it down. The next step is to then search on our other synonyms related to ibuprofen. So if we clear the search box by clicking the X, we can type in our next term, Nurofen. All we do then is simply click on the search button, and it adds line 2, Nurofen, into our search. And we continue adding the synonyms in the same way. So brufen and search. Once we've searched on all our synonyms, we have to combine them together using ands and ors. We need to choose the lines that we want to combine, and because we want to combine words that mean the same, that are synonyms, we need to select or. Once we've selected or, we click on combine, and Medline puts these 3 lines together into one line. Line 4 is our first concept, ibuprofen. We then move on to our second concept, paracetamol, and we search in exactly the same way again. So we type in paracetamol, and we click search. Then we clear the box, and we type in our synonym, Calpol, and we click search. Once we've searched on our second concept, we then combine the 2 words in our second concept together with or because they mean the same. We now have 2 lines to our search, line 4, which is all our ibuprofen terms, line 7, which is all our paracetamol terms. We want articles that talk about both ibuprofen and paracetamol, so we can start to combine them together in this way. If we click the 2 lines that we want to combine, our ibuprofen terms in line 4 and our paracetamol terms in line 7, and this time we are going to combine with and because we're trying to combine 2 different concepts. Once we've done our second concept, we check the number of results. It's still quite a lot, so we would be good to carry on and add in our third concept, which is fever. So we clear the box and we do the same process again with our fever terms. Type in the term and click search. And then we search for our synonyms in the same way. The reason we are typing them in on different lines is that if we make a mistake in spelling any of these terms, we should spot it straight away in the results. Whereas if we typed all our terms in one line, then we may not necessarily spot any spelling mistakes. And if we type in our final term, febrile, and click on search. So we have 3 of our fever terms. We need to now put them together into a single line. So we select the lines that we'd like to combine. And because we're combining synonyms, we need to select or and combine. We then add in our fever terms back into our main search. We have already combined our ibuprofen and paracetamol terms into line 8, and we've checked the number of results. We now need to add in our fever terms in line 12, and because we're combining different concepts together, this time it's and. Although we still have the child terms to add in, these can be done using the limits and will be demonstrated later on. Just to recap, this is a very quick and simple way to do a sensitive text word search in Medline. Start with your first concept, type in your main concept term, think about your synonyms, combine them together with or. Type in your second concept with synonyms, combine these together, then combine your 2 concepts together to check the numbers to see where you're up to If you still have too many, go on to your third concept, type in your synonyms, combine them with or, and then add them back into your search. This is how to do a text word search using the HDAS databases.